Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're taking a look at the 6-inch Marvel Legends Black Panther Walmart exclusive. Now this figure is essentially a re-release. It's basically the Black Panther that we got from the Rocket Raccoon wave, which is this one right here, just with some more accessories and a slightly different color scheme. So it's on the Bucky Cap mold, so it should be pretty noticeable to all of you out there that collect Marvel Legends already, so I'm not going to go too far in depth. I am going to mention though that I picked this figure up from Glenn Webb, who obviously had passed away and was a big member of this YouTube community. So this figure I hold dear to my heart, and it is one of my favorite Marvel Legends figures anyway, so this guy has to work pretty damn hard to beat it, but we'll go ahead and take a look at how they compare in just a second. Let's take a look at the back of the box here. You can see a pretty kind of washed out dark image of Black Panther right there, and if we just come up ever so slightly, we can see a bit of a bio up the top there. So let's go ahead and get this thing open and take a closer look. And here we have Black Panther out of the packaging on the left there, and then on the right is the older version. Now, clearly you can tell already there is a big paint difference. The one on the left here, the new one, is just a plain black body with the blue gloves and the blue boots. The one on the right there has a ton of shading on it, and it is throughout the entire body, and really does help to kind of mix up the costume and gives it that very classic comic book feel. And that's one of the reasons why I absolutely adore this thing. I love the Bucky Cap mold, I love that head sculpt, the piercing silver eyes, which do also remain over here. They do look kind of a bit more white, but they definitely still look awesome. And then obviously just the shading just to help accentuate all that, especially all of the molding in the brow there and under the eyes and everything, and all the textures that are in the Bucky Cap mold already. It just helps to make it all pop. So what extras do we get over here that we didn't get over here? We do actually get basically a pair of the open hands, which have the really nice kind of claws on them, and then we have a pair of these gripping hands, so you can go ahead and hold that spear right there. Now that spear, I'm pretty sure, is the same one that came with Kraven. It's just been repainted, so we have the nice silver tip, the awesome wood effect. Now this grain that you can see, that's actually molded in as well as painted over, and then we have the awesome feathering there, and then what looks like chain or pearls or something. We also get this necklace right here, which obviously if you have the cape on this guy and you don't want the necklace on as well, you have to pop the head off to get it on because you can't just fit it over. You could have it underneath, you could have it over the top, but it would look best for either this or the cape, because that already has that little emblem on there and stuff, and it looks better. This actually very much looks like a Vision cape. I don't know if it has been used before or if this was the first use of the mold, but I can definitely see this being used as a cape for Vision if it hasn't already. And so obviously if you have the other figure already and you're going to use this cape for this guy because it fits, you know, it matches the color, that blue to that, then you could go ahead and put this over here on this guy if you wish. Now, just as a comparison with the blues, you can tell that the older one is much lighter, but the general paintwork, those lines, the classic look is still there. Now, another extra thing, we didn't have a belt on this guy. We now have a belt. It is not removable. There's no clasp or anything, so that's just on there. So if you have this one, do you need to get this one? Not really. Just to show you the articulation, I'll show you on the old one, I may as well. The head goes up and down, left and right, shoulders come out to the side and rotate all the way around, rotation up on the arm, double jointed elbows, rotation and hinge there at the wrist. Now the ones that hold the spear in place, they actually move up and down, which actually quite help with that spear. Let's do the rest of the articulation with this guy. Rotation at the waist, you have the ab crunch that moves forward and back, hips that come out to the side, legs move forward and back, rotation up part of the thigh, double jointed knees, rotation down here at the calves, and then the feet move up and down and ankle pivot. Standard Bucky Cap articulation. It's a great looking mold. I mean, this can actually be a hard figure to come by and can be quite expensive when you do, unless you're lucky. So this one might be a really good way of getting this Black Panther figure. And you're getting more accessories. Now, me personally, I would prefer to have this paint scheme over having the cape on there. But I definitely think that both figures are an epic addition to anyone's collection, and I would definitely recommend both. If it's a case of you can only have one, you've got to look at the better paint scheme versus the better accessories and getting more for your money in that way. But for me, obviously because of Glenn, this figure will win out every single time. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like, and if you want to see more pictures of anything else from my collection, including upcoming reviews, check out my social media. The links are in the description. If you want to check out other videos from my channel, go ahead and look at the videos that are on screen right now, and also subscribe for more Marvel Legends reviews. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.